front of the Ohio. Sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Cincinnati Bengals. On the Patriots sideline, a look at their head coach. This guy's got the season started on the right foot, a home victory in the season opener. The other sideline, the head coach of Cincinnati. Her squad at 0-1 following the tough loss in the opener. Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go from Cincinnati. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They're led by the former Longhorn. At quarterback, it's Quinn Ewers.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
The 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Now Ewers. Ooh. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
And the Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up second and
throwing from the gun is Ewers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Ewers. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
A gain of 6. That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run here with Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down
2nd and 10.
Samuel Womack. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They go play action with Ewers. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. That's on Walker Little, the tackle. To throw, Ewers. A short one here, caught by McBride. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for Ewers. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Then 50 yards out. Rupee's kick is good. And the Bengals are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest thing exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They'll go play action with Purdy. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28 yards.
That's good for Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
They get 22 yards there. Good for a Patriots first down. On first down, right back to White. And he'll take this one in. Rashad White. Touchdown, New England. It's his second touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Bengals 3.
After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
At the 25-yard
Throwing now. Ewers. Reaching for it. The tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play. I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And they'll be brought down, short return. And they'll take over there. The Patriots offense ready for their second possession. So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week 2. Look, road games are so hard in the NFL, but it's nice to hit the road coming off a win at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's amazing how winning creates more winning. It kind of has the ability to kind of build on itself. It's a snowball effect. So when you're winning, you're feeling good, everything works. And all of a sudden, you start losing, and you start questioning everything about your approach. So the key in the NFL is win or lose, you're on to the next game. And it's the team's ability to start fresh every single week, regardless of the previous week's outcome. Those are the teams that find themselves in position of the playoffs down the stretch.
And the Patriots first down.
They're going to give it to Harris on a jet sweep. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
On play action, here's Purdy. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And completed to Douglas. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. They put Strange in motion. Shotgun snap and a give to White. Nothing doing.
Mike, I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get.
The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit duck for this pass rush.
Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. His kick is good. And the Patriots go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense is going to get set to take over once more. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. When you play a tight game and lose, it kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Somebody got to go.
Play action now. Ewers looking downfield for Coleman. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
Incomplete. A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
A second down throw for Ewers. That's to the right side. Caught by McFarland. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Ewers looking to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. Here's Jack Fox now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Patriots offense, running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. Drive begins with a run by White. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He'll go play action. Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. 21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Over the middle, it is Strange. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Bengals offense ready for this next possession. They try to establish some tempo. They start this one with 1st and 10. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Once again, it's Walker. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Bengals.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone. First time today.
Rupi able to add the extra point. And the Bengals will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense and running back Rashad White ready for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Purdy going to keep this one himself. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That one taken in by Douglas. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 10 yards. The Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
7 yards.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
That's complete. It is Trey Harris. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Patriots.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Bengals 26-yard line.
Another run here with White. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started. On 3rd down, it's Purdy.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Pats going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get this past 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Ewers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
To throw is Ewers. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. Patriots offense, running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Purdy. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Patriots 1st down.
They run with White.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll go again with White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. The Bengals have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
17. Patriots 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Patriots offense, running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground is White, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Quick throw on the RPO to Harris. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Patriots 1st down.
They run on the jet sweep. He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On second down, Purdy. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
2 yards on the play.
They put Strange in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 10.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
Patriots, first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. They put Strange in motion. The give to White. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
Here's a second and 12.
And 12 at the 16-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. This one complete right side to Harris. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Purdy to throw. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. As they'll discuss what's to come. It's fourth down looming. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get.
24-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Patriots cut the deficit down to 1.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Bengals offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Their lead is just a point. They begin it on this drive with first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Ewers. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
A.J. Terrell on the cover.
Straight ahead. It's Walker. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing from the gun is Ewers. A short one here, caught by McBride. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. For the half, they'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Throwing is Purdy. Has completed to Douglas. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
Purdy now on second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
6. And the Patriots first down.
From the gun, it's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to the air again is Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. They'll throw again with Purdy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And it's the Miami defense that comes up with the big play here. They force the fumble, ball's loose, and then the presence of mind to scoop it up, and he wants to score. He will. Touchdown. The Dolphins are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. With that, we give you a look at the rest of the early games and games still in progress here in Week 2 of the NFL season. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a one-point game at the half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Nate's offense, running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Now it's White. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Patriots.
They put Strange in motion.
A gain of 13 yards.
A give, and here's White. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On second down, a run with White. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll go with the sneak. And he will have a Patriots first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
First down, Patriots.
On play action, here's Purdy. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. On the left side, complete to Harris. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Here's Purdy, making the read and keeping it. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and they come out to the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive, and he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Stone on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up
Ewers looking to throw. He keeps it himself. And he's going to get this up near the first down marker. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Patriots offense, running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing is Purdy. They'll set up the screen to White. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 9.
In motion, it's Waddle. Third down, Purdy. He's got a man! It's Harris! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
A gain of 30. And the Patriot first down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to the air is Purdy. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Patriots first down. First and goal, New England.
They put Strange in motion. They'll run it with White. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here now, second down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
They put Strange in motion. Third and goal. Purdy to the goal line and in. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Patriots. That his first touchdown of the new year. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7.
Line up for a 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. And the lead bumps up to 7.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense are going to get set to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They go play action with Ewers. That one swung out wide to Walker. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
At the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
On second down, Walker. And he will pick it up. Let's give him a first down up to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Bengals, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, here's Ewers. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6.
Off the play fake, Ewers. He'll step up and run this. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Play action now. Ewers. That one is complete to McBride. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Bengals
First and 10 for Ewers. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw, Ewers. He'll get this complete to Walker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the Patriots' 22-yard line.
They'll throw again with Ewers. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. 10
yards. And the Bengals first down.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Ewers now on second down. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Makes it third and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Ewers. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and Brock Purdy headed back on the field for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. That is brought in, and he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, New England. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Loop now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Now, after to the touchdown. Loop is back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Ewers. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Ewers. That's taken in, Keon Coleman. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That one's incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Try and run it with Walker. It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
10 yards. That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now Ewers. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Ewers. A short one here, caught by McBride. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
First down.
Throwing now, Ewers. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense, running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Drive begins with a run by White. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, right back to White. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. On second down, Purdy. That's complete. It's Waddle. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's into the hands of Tyjae Spears. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Bengals offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 20, here's second down and 7. To throw is Ewers. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Makes it third and 2.
That's to the left side. Taken in by Coleman. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That'll be returnable from the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 9. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43.
Here's first and 10. On first down, it's White. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Purdy now on second down. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Patriots first down.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. From the 23, here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 23-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Down inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Rashad White, touchdown New England. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to get back at it.
Their own 26-yard line.
Ewers now. He'll throw on first down. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
To throw, Ewers. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first and 10, Ewers. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Here's Ewers again. That one swung out wide to Walker. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
They'll throw again with Ewers. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
It's a gain
All
of
3
20.
timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34.
Throwing again is Ewers. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Patriots 25-yard line.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Throwing from the gun is Ewers. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
From the shotgun, it's that one intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it just past their 25.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Second down, 8 yards to go.
29-yard line.
To throw, it's Purdy. They'll set up the screen to White. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. On third down, it's Purdy. Here comes the screen to Spears. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. To return, it's Shaheed. And it was brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Bengals offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll come up for first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Ewers.
Of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Third and short, it's Ewers. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
A 7-yard gain.
They'll get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds remaining to play. Ewers now on second down. He's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's first down.
Yards. And the Bengals first down.
And they'll get up and spike it with exactly 40 seconds to go. A second down throw for Ewers. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To the air once more is Ewers. That's to the left side, taken in by Coleman. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11.
Here's the spike, and that stops the clock with 25 seconds to go. On second down, Ewers gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down, and they'll try to convert it on third down.
3rd and 3.
Here's Ewers. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Now Ewers. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Purdy down to a knee. That should be the final snap of this game. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.